Hello everyone. And I know it's been a very long time. I haven't done a live streaming, so I kinda missed it. I missed doing it. So here I am, live streaming Art of Conquest. I had a plan for today. I wanted to do the Bane spotlight, and I wanted to show a little bit about this event. But then I decided to do a live stream. It's probably not gonna be a very long live stream, but I'm pretty sure some of you have some questions.
Never allow the common people to suffer.
Yes, Tavio, I decided to go live. Maybe not for a very long time, but hello everyone. Gafado, Tavi, Mike, Pranay, welcome to the live stream. I miss doing live stream, to be honest. And I forgot to change the title. Let me do it right now. I'm just gonna change the title real quick. It's gonna be about Bane. Bane spotlight and present event. Check for spelling. Yeah, that should do it. Think it should be changed now. Let me get back into the game. Clash with warrior clickbait. Darth has firepower, Rakan has sword power. And humans have bow power. Alright, so let's go first into my heroes. Let's see Bane. Because in the end it is a spotlight. So let's get to Bane. So this is roughly how my Bane looks at this moment. It's still not complete. I plan to change his sword. I don't like this sword. I really don't like it. I'm gonna put something else like a blink dagger maybe, or Sultan fist. And I'm still thinking if I'm going to upgrade this one further. I can still put 12 more stamina, so he looks pretty sick. I really like Bane. I wasn't in favor for the frontline heroes because they go in the front line, but Bane, he's super tanky. So that's his health as level 35. His stats at the moment. Now let's go to his ability. As king of the prompt berserker, when he takes, so you can only deploy one troop when Bane is on the battlefield. I mean, he can only bring one troop. Then is provoke, one of his important abilities. Bane provokes enemy units in the specified range, forcing the enemies to attack him while increasing his resistance to physical damage. So bear in mind, it is physical damage. So any magical damage, he will take it full. Ferocious charge. Bane charges to the target location, dealing damage to enemies hit along the way. This one is recruit berserkers. In human cities, Bane can train berserker units in the barracks. And if you upgrade it further, it just reduces the training cost. Then obviously berserker specialist, so you can buff up your berserkers. Spinning axe. Spinning. When Bane is attacked, there is a 25% chance of him casting spinning chop, dealing 16 damage to nearby enemies. Might increase the damage. Well, I could say that this ability will work very nice with an item that I'm just gonna show you in a couple of moments. And the last of the ability, which is the most important one for Bane. Bane is blessed by the God of Chaos, increasing his resistance to physical damage by 40% and increasing his stamina by 42%. And there is a helmet, which I don't have it, I forgot his name, but it gives +1 to Barbaric Blessing, that it goes this even further, reducing physical damage to 50%, which is pretty insane. I've been beating Lich player same level as me. Clash with Warrior, that's very good. Gafato Bana 16 1.6 million power with Rakan, that's very good. Change race, why would I change race? Have you used Berserkers yet? No, I haven't used Berserkers. I don't even have any point in recruit Berserkers. I haven't invested ability points in him. Everything I invested was his might, which is almost maxed, and his stamina, which is almost maxed as well. Now, I was mentioning about an item. So that spinning axe would go very nice to this with his item. So basically, when he does his spinning thing and hit everyone around him, he might have a chance to stun all of them. I'm not sure if it works, I haven't tested it, but that's how I would try it. And another item that is good for Bane is this one, Sultan's Fist. 12 stamina and 8 might. That's everything that Bane needs, just stamina and might. You can also consider this Blink Dagger. Gafado Bara, I want to see Sylph as well. Now, let's take Bane into the action. Let's see some level 15 troops, if they can hurt Bane.
Silverwing will not surrender.
Or Helios.
You out. You out. I'm just sorting out something a little bit here. No. One more. And then we put a group of Crusaders there. Take these pesky silver archers out.
We will not hold back. We make
Put
our
Avalon
stand
there.
clear.
Put a priest there and put Bane into the front.
It seems.
So let's try like this. Let's see if Bane can hold its own.
For Silverwing!
Hello and welcome to the stream. I haven't streamed in a very long
We have
time.
defeated an enemy legion.
So this is Provoke. This is what Bane is about.
Is that all you got?
He counts all the units. As you can see, all the units, they are following Bane. So I'm not sure if this is even a challenge for Bane, as he is full health. And somehow my Avalon got injured. I have no idea how, but he got injured. Anyway, I'm not gonna retry it. I'm just gonna heal him. Now I need to search for another one. Level 15. For another level 15 present. Level 13. Bane is very strong, to be honest. As I mentioned, I was not in favor for frontline heroes that go into the front line, but Bane is just way too strong. Come on, a level 15 one. There it is.
Silverwing will not surrender.
The opponent is eternal. My turn, it seems. We will not hold back.
Ah, that's why he died.
My turn, it seems.
Save it like this.
We must fight as one.
Now, how to change this and make it a challenge for him? Let's take this out. Let's take this out.
What is it, child?
Or let's just take the healers. Let's just take the healers. Take the healers out. Leave the archers there.
Yes? What is it, child? Yes? For Silverwing!
So now he has no healers. But he gets pushed back. So the Crusaders take the damage.
We have to strike now. Charge!
Come on, Bane.
Charge!
Ah, this is no good test. Doesn't get any damage.
We have defeated enemy troops.
The enemy can't hold on any longer. We have won.
Christopher, yes, I believe it was a surprise for everyone. I didn't have it in plan, but I was gonna record a video anyway, so I said, why not? Let's do a live stream. I have time for it. And I basically want to show how strong Bane is, but I think I need to do something way differently. Maybe just put Bane in there. Let's try like that. Level 11. Let's put some level 13. Level 13. All right. Kafato, Bara, Rakan are strong. I believe you that are strong, but my heroes, my Rakan heroes, they are not very strong, except Eep. So I'll have to work Denji and Mako. And the new trend is level 50 heroes, which you can see I'm working on. Elena, Avalon, I'm working to get them to 50. How come you don't use Elena to explore Nor? Why would I use Elena? I like Virion, I like Paladins. Suvik does. How can you get Linari? From the shop you can get Linari as many Renario as you want.
My turn, it seems.
So let's put Bane in there. Let's put Templars here, Archers there, and put another hero. Let's put him.
Let me show you what I can do.
So basically, I'm gonna leave Bane alone on one side.
I'll chop their heads off.
Let's see what Bane can do. So it's just gonna be only Bane on that side. These guys are on this side.
If you play with fire, you get burned. We have defeated enemy troops. Is that all you got? We have defeated the next assault will break them.
Come on, Bane, don't die. Reinforcements are on their way. Don't die, Bane. Come on. Come on, guys, help your Bane out. No! Bane is going down. And Bane went down. But wow, did he last for a very long time there. Against level 13 troops. I'd say he did a very good job.
The taste of victory is truly sweet.
Not bad, to be honest. And Jack, almost the king of damage. How else can we test him? Well, level 15. Yeah, recover Bane.
My turn, it
No.
seems.
The sun god is with us.
Let's put her. And I'm thinking, let's try something like this. But it won't work because the horses, they're gonna charge in and they're gonna hit the healers and the archers. But
I'll chop their heads off. What is wrong?
something like this might work. And we put in another hero. Who else can we put in? Let's put Braxius.
Will guide you to victory.
Let's see how this one goes.
Or Helios.
Defeat is likely without more power. Wow.
Fight with honor!
Helios blesses us with life.
Come on, guys.
Behold my true power.
My priest died. No, this is a completely mess. See, that's the problem. He gets too much stun.
Make me an offering in blood.
By the time I can use provoke. Oh, this is way too strong.
My turn, it seems. Victory. War.
Hope is eternal.
It is time. What is wrong?
Let's try like this.
I'll chop their heads off.
And another group of archers. Like last time. And one more group of forces.
For Silverwing!
blesses us with life.
We have defeated an enemy legion. Run, coward!
Come on, Avalon, why do you go into the throne?
Justice stands by my side. We must fight as one.
Now he's on the safe side. Now it should be alright, I hope.
For Silverwing!
Helios blesses us with life.
I don't have the moral boost sword on Avalon.
Run, coward!
That's the thing.
May the gods have mercy on their souls.
Come on, Bane. Stop getting stunned.
We have defeated an enemy legion. Is that all you got? We have defeated enemy troops.
The enemy has lost their faith.
We have defeated an enemy legion.
Helios is watching us.
And he dies again. Wow. I can't make him survive one.
The enemy has
We
lost
have
their
lost the
faith.
legion.
The best army setup against Rakan army, well, it depends what the Rakan is using. So you see, I have no moral sword on my Avalon. How far is the influence go on the battlefield? Like Avalon sets next to it. Pretty high. Spunks. The influence is pretty high because of the Warhorn. Warhorn at this level it's 100% attack speed, and at next level it's 120% attack speed. So imagine at this attack speed, if you add, where is Ip? Let me show you Ip. Come on, Ip, Master Ip. So if you add 50% more damage to those arrows of those speed, and at next level it's gonna be 60%, that's very, very insane. Does Ip's masterful teaching and the experience stuff stuck? Yes, they do stuck. I did mention that in my previous video, Panda Power. And even Enlightenment. So Enlightenment stacks with the set, which is another 10%, and stacks with the staff as well, which is another 20%. So altogether is 50% more. They all stack together. Ahmed, what's a good way to get rare resources? Plunder players or plunder guards these days. That's a good way to get rare resources. Now let me show you what Ip and Avalon together can do.
Is a worthy opponent.
So this is archers boosted by Avalon and boosted by Ip as well. Now check how fast those level 15 Templars will gonna go down.
For Silverwing!
So that group of Templars went down in 6 seconds. Level 15 Templars. So level 15 Templars went down just like that.
We took thrown away on
We have
the
defeated an enemy legion.
We have won.
And we have to mention that I was not even on Grassland Battlefield, which gives my archers another 20% attack. Hashem, hello and welcome to the stream. And these are the experience with the bonuses that the heroes get after one battle. So that's 58,000, 51k. So 151,000 after a battle. So again, my final opinion on Bane is that he is very, very strong. Now I'm gonna show you how I farm experience on this event. So this is Grassland Battlefield.
My turn, it seems.
Since it came out, like 2 weeks after it came out.
It is time.
So I use only 3 heroes and I use this amount of troops. 7 groups of troops and 3 heroes.
For Silverwing!
See the difference? The 20% from Grassland, I managed to finish the Templars in 5 seconds, not in 6, in 5. That's how much
We have defeated
that
an enemy
20% from that research do.
thrown away on the wind.
And you will see that I will have no injury.
We took the wind right out of.
We have won.
So there it is. Very, very easy, no injury. And the amount of experience, 76,000. That's about 121. That's 159,000 experience that I got altogether. Just from this battle, and I haven't lost anything. So my Elena is close to level 47 already. The game came out about 6 months ago. Lubomir. Hello Arthur. So about 6 months ago, that's when 6 or 7. That's when I started playing. Do we find any high level? Another level 15.
Hope is eternal.
Silverwing will not surrender. For Silverwing!
It is a pretty new game, yes.
We have defeated an enemy legion.
Not very, very new,
We
but
have
yeah.
defeated an enemy legion. We have defeated an enemy legion. Enemy troops are retreating. Enemy troops are retreating. Enemy troops are retreating.
Thrown away.
We have won.
So there it is again. And I have an injured Templar which I don't agree with. But check about the archers. So archers boosted by Avalon and boosted by Eve in the same time. They did in 22 seconds, they did almost 2.5 million damage. That's very, very that's a lot. So this is my advice. This is a way you can farm this event, farm experience, if you are not Lich. If you are Lich, you should fill up your garrison with gold.
Silverwing will not surrender.
Let's go again.
For Silverwing!
Can you show us your wall defense? I did show up my wall defense. If you check my other videos, there are videos where I did show my wall defense.
Hold on any longer.
It hasn't changed much since then.
Enemy troops are retreating.
The enemy can't hold on any longer. We have won.
$2.2 million. So the difference is about 800k, just because that group of archers was boosted by IP. 800k. Basically about 50% more, exactly what the Tailwind does. My research. You can see my research in other videos, Gafado. I had shown my research. I have maxed out lancers and archers. Everything else, it's basically normal. So my lancers and my archers, they are maxed out. This is why I'm actually focusing and using only these two troops, because they are maxed out. It's very easy for me to do things with them.
Silverwing will not surrender.
Hope is eternal.
For Silverwing!
Ludomir, you can search the video
We have defeated an enemy
where it
legion.
says Legend Rooney went down. So when they took out my defense, you can see there my defense. You can see the waves of defense that I had. So that would give you a clue about how much defense I have. So all you have to do is just search Legend Rooney went down, and the video will pop up, and you will see there the waves of gold in my defense. And this is my research. If you wanted to see that much, Lancers 186, 183 in archers. I'm working on footmen right now. Spearmen are close by, priestess somewhere around there. But the most two important research on every unit, it's basically the 9th one and the 11th one. These two are, I would say, the most important one. On some troops, it's the 10th one as well, like the match. I've seen the research on the match that the number 10 one is also important for them. And that's general because it doesn't take long. The first 7, it's also very easy to upgrade on almost each unit, because they will help them a lot. They give them a lot of bonuses, especially if you have them in garrison. But yes, spearmen, I have a long way to work on them. But yeah, archers are maxed. 25, 9 and 11 maxed out. Once you get the 11 done on archers, the damage they output from them is literally insane. And the lancers as well. Once you done 9 and 11, they are pretty sick. Why don't you spearmen? Gafado Barra, if you're 1.6 million player, you should know that yourself. Why don't you spearmen? Can you show your full troops on battle strategy? Well, I have various setups on my battle strategy. As a general setup, if I go versus dwarves or versus leech, this would be a general setup that I use. Yeah, this is a general setup that I use, and obviously with Jack down as well, boosted by Avalon. This would be my setup versus Leech. Versus Leech and versus Dwarf, I would use the same setup. Lupomir Spearmen, they are very awful after caster level 27. After caster level 27 Spearmen, they are not good. If you have Elena as hero,
enemies, where?
Horses are much more better. And if you don't want to use as many heroes as I use, you just put more horses in the back. Because obviously if you have less heroes, then you have more room for horses. So you put that's how my setup used to be, but the new trend is a lot of heroes because of the stats in PvP. They benefit quite a lot, so everyone uses a lot of heroes. But if you don't use that many heroes, you can put like 1-2 more rows of 1-2 more lines of horses in the back. So basically it's gonna be double stun. It's gonna be the first charge that will stun, and then it's gonna be the second round of stun coming from behind, and that will do a lot of damage. And I'm not sure which is this one. Jack is no, I don't want to heal Jack. Well, this one is incomplete because yeah, this would be the one I use versus humans. And another group of archers here. So this is something I would use versus humans. It's just that it's getting countered very easy because I have archers and Avalon on this side with Eep. So all the enemy need to do is just use Cleo on this side, and I'm pretty much screwed.
I need more rockets!
What are you hungry for? I am but a humble one.
My turn, it seems.
Chew on this.
And obviously Jack in there.
Too readily.
But I would put Ip on this side.
Yes? What is it, child?
Instead of Vega.
Yes?
I'm listening. Calm. Ready when you order.
Virion here in the back.
You summoned me?
And obviously Jack in there. And maybe these archers on this side as well. Have two groups of gold archers boosted by Ip. Yeah, that would be my setup versus humans. But I'm still undecided because the silver swordsmen, they are really very low in defense. Why do you need Grims? Well, Grims boost my jack first of all with ammo, aura and reload, and second of all it's a ranged hero. Third of all, he brings a lot of stats into the battlefield, so in PvP that helps you a lot, having more stats on the battlefield. Oisi, yo, Legend Rooney, I love your videos, man. I hope soon you merge with Realm 2. Well, I hope we merge as well, because right now we only have alliance after alliance. Sufik Das, why do you use more swordsmen than spearmen? Because spearmen are very useless. I don't have not a single spearman in my army. Not even bronze ones. Because they are very bad. Their defense in higher levels is very bad.
We will not surrender.
Jack, no. And this would be my sieging setup. Where's the catapults? And something like that, or maybe another catapult in the top, but I usually put Jack in the top.
What is it, child? Yes?
I can't let my people down. I shall fight with all my might.
So it's basically Jack in there as well. I have Vega, Gazul. Yeah, that's pretty much everyone. I can take Gazul out.
require more souls.
Don't really need him.
What is it, child? Yes?
I'm listening. It's time for a big
Enjoy
kill.
watching you burn.
Greetings.
I can't let my people down. Enemies? Where?
What is it, child? Yes?
It is
So,
time.
you can
What
do it like
is
this.
wrong? I'll
Yep.
chop their heads off.
So this would be my sieging setup. And all you have to do is just put Jack in there, but mine doesn't have stamina yet. So I just put Jack in there, and that would be it. This is a very nice sieging setup. But obviously, I would advise, if you could, have gold swordsmen in the front, because they are much more durable, they last much longer. For example, if I play this one, I'm just gonna fight it, but I'm not gonna, just to see what happens when silver swordsmen get hit by horses. Defeat is likely. Yes, I know that.
Lads, charge!
So check what happens with the swordsmen. Look, they all, the silver ones, well, maybe not so much, because mine have research and everything.
Justice never dies!
The enemy can't hold on any longer.
Resurrect. Well, I didn't expect to win this one. Apparently they are very, very strong. But I think I did lose some. Yeah. Well, it worked, but I don't advise it because the Silver Swordsmen, they are pretty weak in general. So yeah, that would be my sieging setup. Was it 3 or 2? 3? No, it was 2. So yeah, this would be a very good sieging setup. 4 catapults, but it depends what you're going against. I forgot to mention. If you're going against Leech, you don't want to use that. This would be decent against Rakan defenses and human defenses. If I would go against Leech, I did show it in the previous videos.
We will not surrender.
It would be this setup. This setup with another horses there and Jack there on the left. So this would be a Leech sieging setup. My favorite race is human, but I'll tell you what, I'm really want to try Leech. I want to try Leech. I've seen them in action, and I think they are pretty good in general. It's just that switching from a race to another, they made it easier now because of the conversion. You just convert your troops, and it's very simple and easy. But it's about the heroes. That's the problem. When you want to switch your race, you need to think about the heroes. And that's why I still haven't changed my race, because of the heroes. My favorite hero, I would say, would be Jack. It used to be Avalon, but now it's Jack. Jack, it's literally insane as a hero. New void levels. Leech will be soon bad in that. My best time with Leech only units is 21 seconds for this event. Well, I have to agree about that, Creep, that the moral boost chain, it does help a lot. But still, going against versus level 15 Leech defense, I wouldn't even try, even with this setup. Maybe if I would have full gold, if I would have this setup full gold without any silver, I would go versus a level 15 Leech defense. What do you think of Rakan race? I think they're very strong. They are more like a support race.
For Silverwing!
Rakan, they just support your allies. That's what I think about them.
Excellent.
I haven't seen any real PvP where I could say yes, Rakan does excel at something.
We have defeated an enemy legion.
But the Rakans, they do have the monks, the gold monks, which the gold monks, they are immune to poison. If they are immune to poison, that makes them very good versus Leech. It's just not many Rakans use them. I've seen Tavi taking down Lich players with those monks, and it looked like it was very easy for him to do it. Lubomir, I don't think their intention was to make Rakan as a powerful race as the other ones. I think they meant to make it a supportive race, to be honest, because they have that ability for aggressive ally, which actually advises you directly to loan troops and help your allies, because your allies get 30% more health and damage because of that ability. So that's what Rakan they are meant to. That's why they have the turtles, which boost your army. So that's my opinion. I think they are meant to be a supportive race. They are not meant to engage in direct combat like the other races. And I'm not expecting Sylph to be so much of a powerful race as well. I have a very strong feeling that Sylph will be as well just a supportive race.
Silverwing will not surrender. For Silverwing!
But do I wish to have 3 groups of level 15 Templars? Oh. that would be something.
Enemy troops are retreating.
We took the throne.
And I can't wait. I heard about the Void, about the
We have won!
20 new levels in the Void, and to be honest, I can't wait for it. Needed a reason to do more live streaming. I have 3 sets of Legionnaire. Would you bother using them in PvP versus Dwarf Lich, or better you stick to Silver Horses, 2 set Gold Archers? Panda Power, it all depends on the research of your horses. And it depends if you have Elena as well. That's the two factors that I could answer your questions. Because if your Legionnaires, they have the 9th research and the 11th research maxed out, and your Virion is very high in level and with a lot of abilities in him, then it would be better to use the Legionnaires. Because just going in with Silver Horses without research, without Elena, it's like surrendering before you even started. It's like losing before you even started. I use my Silver Horses because they are highly researched, and my Elena has a lot of points in magic resist, so they do last quite very good against Lich. What do you think about high level dwarves? Are they any good? To tell you the truth, I really think at max level, which now is caster level 40 and level 13 troops, I really think that dwarves are getting a little bit behind. Not too much, but a little bit. Especially versus Lich. Dwarves do fall behind a little bit. Unless they use loaned gold match. If they use loaned gold match, then they are almost unstoppable.
Justice stands by my side.
Opponent.
For Silverwing! We have to strike now! Charge! Charge!
Enemy troops are retreating.
The enemy can't hold on any longer. Excellent! We have defeated. We have won!
Aaron Wong, what do you mean? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I did show this. Yeah, when I did attack the elite tower, yeah, I did show this. I have no battery place saved up. So I think that's pretty much about it. My final opinion on Bane, you must have it. Can you please make a video on army arrangement of Dars? Charlie Raj, I do plan to make a video about changing between races, so changing from human to Darth, then from human to Lich and human to Rakan, but I will need a lot of honor for that. But I do have that in plan, and I will do one, and obviously I will use the troop conversion so I can do the setups as well, the setups that I would use. So I will do one of those videos. I'm not entirely sure when, but I will do one. What do you think about the migration update? I can tell it's making my server last longer for sure. The Skyzer, the migration update, it's basically changing the idea of having one color on the map. Is basically gonna be mostly two colors at the end in the future, I'm trying to say. So the migration update, it's something good, I would say, because it allows every server or every merge server from now on to have PvP in the future, which obviously this is what the game is about. Hello Ronnie, does Eep's Tailwind affect all the battlefield? Diego Rossell, no, it doesn't affect the entire battlefield, and I'm gonna show you.
Hope is eternal.
Watch and learn.
Silverwing will not surrender.
If you check when I start the battle, if you can already see by the arrangement where I put Eep, it's somewhere in the middle, so it covers this group of archers. I will pause it after I start it and I will show you.
For Silverwing!
Thrown away on the wind.
We have defeated
It doesn't show in the video,
enemy troops are retreating.
probably because I'm streaming from my phone. But there is just a wide area in the front where the tailwind covers. So basically I would say that the way I placed my Eep is just gonna cover that group of archers. So that group of archers is getting boosted by Eep tailwind, and at the same time any enemy archers from the other side will do less damage because of the tailwind. Can you tell me what setup should I use? Charlie Rush of Dwarves. Charlie Rush is very simple. You just put 4 groups of match in the front and you put as many bombardiers as you can in the back. That's the dwarf setup that I would use. It's very easy and is the most efficient one. Then you just use fire off and hope to win. Because if you don't win in 10 seconds, you lost. Ivan, one player on my server has 1.1 million power after 1 month and 2 weeks. Tell me how to fight against him. Well, the best way to fight against him would be just try to hurt him with heroes, like just dropping heroes with Jack and some bronze troops. Just try to hurt him like that. If that doesn't work, then you might wait to level up a little bit until you catch up with him, because at some point after you catch up with everyone, when everyone is level 40, it's much easier to counter these powerful players. It's 1 hour and 1 minute since I started. I'm just gonna do one more, so if you have questions until I'm gonna finish this one, I'm gonna answer your question. If not, after this one is done, I'm out of here. Have you seen Darth using gold mage frontline and tanks backline? It seems unstoppable as a human. If you don't have gold frontline and archers, do not damage to them. David Zoo, if I would ever meet a Darth that puts gold frontline or gold match on the front line and tanks in the back line, I would message him after and say thank you for your honor. That's what I would tell him, David, if I ever meet a Darth using that setup. Because my horses, they are highly researched, and those tanks and match, they will never gonna take down my horses. I will just look at the battlefield and laugh. His match would go down, his tanks would go down. I would wash the battlefield with his match.
Silverwing will not surrender.
The opponent is eternal. For Silverwing!
And I'm not sure, but in one of my videos I did had a fight with a dwarf that was using gold match in the front, and I did lost. To be honest, it was my fault because I lost, but he lost most of the gold match, so what was the point? I made 28k honor and I didn't lose anything, just injury, while he lost a lot of resources and he just gave me 28k honor. Yes, Gafado Barra is right. All the high level dwarves, they just steamroll with the same setup. And if you can manage to resist that, fire off, then he's already done. Charlie Raj, it all depends what you like, and it all depends the heroes that you have. Just changing the race will there's a lot of factors that you need to take in consideration. Anything lucky. Since I'm playing for over 6 months, I've seen pictures of people getting gold troops from this chest, but I never ever had gold troops in this one. Best thing I got was silver troops. But I'm confused about the power and attackability of armies. RNGesus, I told you since the merge happened that Neferak will win the server. Well, I'm pretty sure you know a lot more than I did, so you didn't just said it because you thought about it. You had a lot more hidden information than I did, so that doesn't make you that you predict what's going to happen. That you can predict. Everything was arranged before. Ronnie, I want to change race, Darth or Lich. Well, that's up to you if you want to change it or what you want to play. Well, I did knew that creep is very strong. Once the server merged, I've seen some replays and I've seen his heroes, and I was very impressed by his heroes. So I said he is probably the best Lich on this server. But so far I never had a chance to fight with him. So I did fight with Lord Johnny. Yeah, I did fight with LJ, and I lost because I didn't had I usually have 3 groups of legionnaires loaned, and I didn't had them, and I did fight with him. So I did deploy my silver swordsmen, but they were no good. I didn't do any damage to him. He just used the resurrection from Virion, and everything was back up.
Silverwing will not surrender. For Silverwing! Excellent. We have defeated
Well,
an
he's
enemy
very good. His heroes are very powerful. He has high research, so
We have defeated an enemy legion.
but with the right setup, he can be very easily countered. A good Lich can easily take him down. I've seen replays when he actually lost, so even from other humans he lost.
Silverwing will not
Stands by
surrender.
my side.
For Silverwing!
The thing is, with my setups, I can't take him down because my horses, even if they are the counter for swordsmen, they just go down before his swordsman, because he has that
We have to strike
Crusader
now.
resurrection, which
Charge!
brings him another 40 swordsman back to life, which is crazy. So whenever you think you almost took him down, he just brings back another 40 swordsmen, if not more now. 45 maybe, which is crazy. Not to mention the AoE, the heal from Vega. It's not easy to take down a setup like his. Yes, I've seen that reply, Arthur. Yeah, I've seen that one. Well, it's 1 hour and 10 minutes. I think this is quite long enough for a Bane spotlight and maybe a Q&A if you want to call it like that. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. Until next time, this is Legend Rooney, and peace out.